All right, we should be now recording. And yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Trenton's Tech. And right now, I am outside with the Vision Pro. I'm not walking around in public. I'm in an empty park, and I just wanted to talk about just the experience of using the Vision Pro, I guess, outside of a house or dwelling or basement or anything like that. And let's talk about some concerns, let's talk about some benefits, and let's test some things out. Now, right now, I'm just walking at a normal pace. You can see my shadow down there. I kind of got a hoodie on to be a little, indiscriminate or whatnot. And from my view, as I'm looking through this, I have 20/20 vision, and I would not want to walk around looking through this thing, but we are doing this for testing purposes. Now, right now, I'm looking at this sign from right here, and I can barely read it out. It says, "To play area intended for children ages 2 through 12, supervision recommended." Now, through the Vision Pro, I can barely see this. Like, it's kind of fuzzy on my end. I can even see like some of the noise in the image like you would normally see with an iPhone. I don't know if it's because the ISO or the shutter speed is turned up or how that's going, but that's what's going on. I can see a bird move a little bit, but it's just really hard to see. So one of the drawbacks from going out in the real world with this thing on is your vision is going to be limited. I don't know how it's going to look for people who wear glasses, but yeah, it's kind of weird because on one hand, from my point of view, like I'm looking at the swing set over here, it looks like the Vision Pro is trying to make it 3D or give it some depth. But maybe it's because of the two lenses going into my eyes, but I don't exactly understand. If I close one eye and I look through it, it looks okay. If I close the other eye and look through it, it's not too bad. The other thing about the light seal, and some people have mentioned this, is what happens if you go out into the sun and is the light seal, still blocking? Well, you can see the sun rays come in through the sides a little bit, but if you look forward, you really don't notice it until you start moving your eyes down to like the corners. Now, if you go down to the corners and you start looking around, yeah, you might see like some of that fringing or vignetting that people were talking about, but you do notice some of the light come through. It's not exactly that much of a big deal for me as far as the light coming through. It's just something that I notice. But that's just me being honest with you guys and part of the concern. Now, the other part about this is your field of view. What you see right now is limited compared to what you naturally see. So the Vision Pro has more of a limited field of view. I know the Meta Quest has a little bit wider, but since we are outside and we are using this, normally with my field of vision, I can see from about here, at least all the way over to there, as opposed to this where I'm just cut off. So if you guys look down, I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to point to where, and we're just going to look at my shadow. So my hand is here, my other hand is here. So basically this is my field of view. I can only see what's here. I can't see anything that's over there unless I turn my head. And if I turn my head, now I can't see my left hand. So now if I turn my head back, I can't see my right hand. I have to turn to see my left hand. And so if you're going to be wearing this around, you're going to have to be looking around a whole lot more with your neck than you normally are used to with your eyes. Your peripheral vision is severely reduced when it comes to this. And I'm sorry if there's you know, extra noise or wind going on. I got a hoodie going on, but this should be helping with the microphone a little bit. And yeah, if you're one of those people that you're used to like seeing down below you a little bit, like obviously you can walk around without looking at your feet, but if you got to look down, you really got to look down. You can't just drop your eyes down and look. Now, I guess as far as the picture goes, as far as like just in general, it's okay as far as the pass through. The reaction time though, like as far as like the 12 milliseconds or whatever, or seeing how things react, you can see as it gets bright outside, your motion blur isn't like you normally see it because of the shutter speed turning up. And as I'm walking through here, I can see, but I can't see in the same clarity that I can see with my eyes. So, well, what's the benefit, Trent? What can you do with this thing? How does this make sense? Okay, let's say for whatever reason you wanted to come to a park where it's nice and quiet and there's nobody around and you want it to work. You technically could in a way. So let's go ahead and let's bring up our app menu. So we got this here, and I'm still, you know, using my hands outside or whatnot. So let's open up an app. Which app do I want to open today? Let's say we want to go to, let's try this app out. So you still have your 3D space here, you know, your augmented reality. You can still look around and look at other stuff, and you can still have this right here. Hey, little guy. So I'm going to open this up, and let's continue where we picked up off from before. And right now, the view, whatever is shown on screen as far as the digital stuff, is crystal clear. It is ridiculously clear how this is. Everything is lit up, it's nicely illuminated, and I can still do stuff in here. Let's see, let's put this over here. Nope. But as you guys can see, I can still kind of mess with this, and I'm outside. So technically you could be outside, you could be in nature, you can be messing around with stuff. So let's go ahead and get out of that. Let's come back, and you know what, since you guys like the NBA so much, let's throw the NBA up there. So I have a whole screen that's just sitting there. Turn around, I can walk away, I can turn back around, it's still there. I can come over here, I can look up, I can look down, I can look anywhere else. Boom, it's still there. Now let's really test this out. Let's see how far away I can get from this app and see how much it's still gonna track it. So I got plenty of space, moving back, and this is from all the way back here. What's the range on this? How far can we really make this a thing? And I can still go there. I can barely see this, right? And I'm gonna put this over here because I've been trying to figure out, like, how big does this screen get? So as you guys can see, I'm out here with the trees and everything else. Let me go here, and you're not gonna be able to see this, at least I don't believe, because I'm screen recording. But look at that. So at first I thought Apple was kind of crazy for what they were saying with how big the screen can be. But essentially imagine that's your movie, that's your stream, whatever you're watching. You can be in your backyard, you can be in a park, and you can just be chilling, watching that. Let's go back to our other apps here. Let's open up settings. Where's the settings at? Somewhere around here. Okay, let me see if I can open up settings again. All right, settings. Let's throw that up there in the sky, right? Just look around. Take a look at some other stuff. What else can we do? Let's hit this. Let's go to freeform. And these are big, giant, super large windows. So it really depends on your space, because if you do this inside, it doesn't look that very large. But when you go outside and do this, it's crazy. So, I mean, like I said, I don't know who all would do this or whatnot, but let's get our pencil and let's say, all right, you. Can I write? It's not exactly liking me right now. I can only move that around, so there we go. Oh, that sucks. So I'm left-handed and it won't let me do it with my left hand. I can only move this around with my left hand. So let's take my right hand and let's erase this. Nope, let's go to eraser and let's erase. And you can see how precise this is. In the sun, outside, full AR mode, no immersive mode involved right now. Oh my goodness, that is ridiculous. But yeah, you can do that. And let's go vision. Pro. Now, somebody else is pulling up, and right now, I already know they're looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, what is this guy doing with these ski goggles? And so, all right, cool. We got that. We got this. We still got our NBA app over there. Is this gonna play? Can it really use my phone to play? Oh, okay. Well, it's playing, but yeah, you guys can't see it because I think when you're on the iPhone, it says, hey, we don't want you recording anything that could be copyrighted. What else can we throw up here? Let's do Keynote. All right, where is Keynote at? There's one drawback about some of these apps is like sometimes you got to look around and figure out where they went from the last time that you opened it, or sometimes you got to click on it twice. All right, so if we want to do a Keynote, let's go over here. Let's do a Keynote. Let's throw our Keynote wide open, and as you can see by the transparency, it's blocking out the clouds and the sun. And I can come up here. I can walk all the way up on it too if I want to get closer. Now I'm super close. I am ridiculously close. That is so close that it doesn't make sense. And looking around at everything else. Still got that over there. Still have this over there. Now, like I said, this is probably something that you don't want to go walking around on the street on, because if you have this stuff, you're distracted, right? So you can't see beyond this. That's a safety issue, but you can still do this, so I guess it's a benefit. However, if you're walking around and let's say somebody's got a game up and they're just messing with something, or let's say we use another example. Let's say we got Twitter going. So let's say hey, what up, Jeff? Buddy El Jefe there. But let's say I'm just going through Twitter, right? You know, I'm distracted. I'm looking at Twitter. I'm worried about what other people are doing with their lives. You could run into stuff. I mean, obviously you can see, but you can get so easily distracted. And I kind of worry about people who aren't going to have the wherewithal to really pay attention, or there's too much stuff going around. Like I said, personally, I would like to look through my own eyes while I'm doing this. But once again, this is just a full demonstration. Look, turn around, apps are still there, carrying this. So this is still amazing. Don't get me wrong. This is cool stuff. I definitely use this in my backyard. I definitely watch a movie outside in the summertime. Or, you know, like I said, by using the power of the internet connected from my phone to my Vision Pro, I could still do stuff. Let's see what else we got. Let's go to maps. All right, so let's look at maps, and let's look at my current map. So you take this and we can go way out and see where we're at, you know. And once again, I can get all the way up on this and look very deep. Let's say I want to check out Westlake. I can zoom in by taking my fingers, pinching them together and zooming in, all while I'm using this outside. And the maps are interactive too. Let's check out the satellite and see how it looks. Then I can tilt this up with both my fingers, and I can move this around. I can stretch this out. I should be able to turn this around and then turn it back, and then I'll step back a little bit further. I can still manipulate stuff and still do that as we look at Lake Erie. So there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with this. However, like I said, I still worry about people using this outside and not paying attention to stuff. So I guess your next question would be is, well, Trent, how is it when you jog? Because I know someone's going to ask about that. So I'm tightening this up a little bit right now because I don't want this to go flying off. And we're doing a little jog. And this thing is shaking up and down and pulling on my face. Why you would go jogging in this, I have no idea. But that's a jog. Yes, I got the battery pack down here. All right, let's do some more silly stuff. Can I run? Yeah, I can run. So full speed. Well, I'm kind of fat, so full speed. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, that is scary. Do not do that. All right, moving too fast. Content will remain hidden until you slow down. Okay. I recommend do not run in this thing. 1, you feel the cable. 2, you feel the battery pack. But like I said, the response time is there, but that's just scary to do because I can't see all the way around me. I got to move around and look. Now, sure, I can jump up here and then jump down. But yeah, using this out in public, just stand somewhere. Like, do not go walking around with this thing on while I catch my breath. So, all right, let's go back here. Let's close this stuff out. But on the positive side, that is what I'm most impressed about. is literally just coming up and saying, yo, apps right here, you know, space that I can work in and just do, you know, different things. Let me go back. Let's just say you want to, you know, try out different stuff. Sometimes these apps do not know what they want to do. I just hit that Bible app twice and it just disappeared twice. But yeah, right here, this is right here. I can turn around. I can either walk over there or I can say, hey, you, come here. Get over here. There you go. Put you right up over there. So, like I said, that's just me demoing this stuff. Let's mess with the jig space again. I know I showed this the other day, but maybe this could be educational. All right, there we go. Jig space. It's loading. So I know a lot of people say, oh, well, you're going to be inside all the time. Well, you can go outside in your backyard or somewhere, you know, not out in the middle of public, right? And then, so, okay, education wise, I've seen a jet engine before, so let's blow this up to about the size of a jet engine, right? It's a little jittery, but you can see the jet engine there. All right. For those everybody else, I don't know what to do with this thing. All right, well, here, let's mess around with it. It's a little jittery, but at least you can get the size of what this looks like, right? This is cool stuff. This is technology, stuff you're supposed to be interested in. You know, see the panels. You can see, hey, you shouldn't even be here. There's even like a detail for the jet engine right here. Oh God, let's put that down. Put it down. There's a detail that says, hey, you know what? This is the danger zone for the intake. This is how far away you should be. You should not be right there. Here's the exhaust. There's the blast. Something you can get hit by. And so, yeah, Apple Vision Pro, you can use it to be an idiot, or you can use it to be a little bit smarter and a little more educated. Well, this is something, I don't know, let's say you use this as a teaching tool. And I know I'm getting a little off subject, but I'm just taking it all in as it is. All right, you chill out. Let's go down here. Once again, we can learn about the jet engine. We can walk around, we can look at it, we can see how it works. We can blow it up. We can get all the way up under it and check out all this different stuff. We can even zoom in further and look at very, very, very specific things and twist this around and manipulate it, right? If this does not feel like some Iron Man, Tony Stark type of stuff, I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. Come here. Let's get over there. What does this say up there? You even got the label up there that says electrical hazards, right? Completely blown up. Now, obviously, this is, like Tim Cook was saying, tomorrow's technology today. Obviously, yes, there's some things that we need to get past, but this is cool, in my opinion. But going back around to the main theme of this, if you're going to take this outside, be careful with it, learn how to use it, don't do extra stuff. If you're going to do anything, go sit down and do it. Yes, you can walk around like I'm doing, but still be aware of your surroundings and stuff like that. Once again, I'm in an empty park. I am not crazy enough to go out into public and to wear this thing and to try this thing out. Like, I don't have that much faith in people. But coming out to an empty park, sure, definitely. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and I'll just keep on uploading and sharing my experience. All right, y'all, take it easy. Peace.